Welcome, Leo, to your December monthly reading where we have been focusing on chakras all year. And here we are in the 12th month. I cannot believe we are at the end of the year, but we're on the 12th chakra. And this chakra allows us to stretch beyond our human or our common sphere of understanding, and we move into more of a universal unity or connection to all that is. So for this reading, we're going to be asking Creator and Spirit for their advice on how we can master our soul's purpose through our human existence. So I'm excited. Now, if you're new to my channel, what we do is I start off by separating a tarot deck, the major arcana, from the four suits of the minor arcana. And the major arcana represents just the overall energy for the month based on whatever our focus is. And then we'll get into the minor arcana here in a sec. Now, all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video below. So if any of them catch your eye and you do want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So let's give these a shuffle and see where or how, what advice Creator and Spirit have about really mastering your life purpose through this human existence. So for Leo, what would you like them to know, please? All right, this is the one right here. And you have the Devil card. And this is a great card. It's the Shadow card, card number 15. It's very much Saturn energy, which the planet Saturn, the energy that it has and what it does, it comes in to whatever house that it's in the astrological chart, and it challenges your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets. So for you, what you've chosen to help master your soul's purpose is to have these challenges over and over and over again that come up in your life that really shake up the cage that you have yourself in around your beliefs and thoughts and mindsets, to where the little cage door that has you in it's like a giant bird cage, but you're sitting in there, that the cage door goes creak and you realize it was never really fully closed and not even locked, and it allows you to step out and find freedom and express your soul's purpose in stronger ways. So you develop and understand more through these challenges. And Saturn's great. They don't just give you all this work to do and all these challenges, they also give you a reward at the end for doing it. So you do get all these rewards for doing the work that you do. Now, we're also looking to the Messenger Oracle. And like the Major Arcana card, this is the general energies that they want you to know about for the month. So let's take a look here. What else for Leo, please? What else? All right, there we go. And you've got wash away your burdens. There you go. So exactly as you were saying, that cage that gets open, the cage that gets moved, the door that gets opened up. Let's take a look here. So it says, as you have moved through life, you have undoubtedly experienced moments that have inspired feelings of regret, remorse, shame, and guilt. You've made promises you have not been able to keep. You've judged and blamed yourself and others. You've burdened yourself with feelings born of acts that cannot be undone, which still bind you to the past. It's time to forgive. It's time to lie down in the healing waters and let them wash away your burdens so you can move forward with spirit cleansed. Yeah. So definitely that's the stuff, all the stuff that when you have this cage, which is a long list of rules of who you're supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be and must be, there's a lot of disappointment that people don't live up to it and you hold them accountable for it. But there's a lot, even a bigger list that you hold yourself accountable for. So this washing away is this cleansing away of this list, this freeing of this cage. So these very much work well together. And then we move into the four suits of the minor arcana, which represent four different areas of your human experience. And we're going to start off with the wand suit, which is the fire element. And this is your drive, your ambition, your spark, your just your aha inspiration. I might have already said that, but it's your energy overall. And so this is what Spirit and Creator want you to know about your energetic experience during the month of December regarding this energy. Okay, wow, right away. They want that one right there. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Here's the cage. So the Nine of Wands is a powerful card because it is like a perseverance card. It tells you not to give up. And as you're going through things and you are challenged with your cage, you do learn here. You see how, over here, how they have their hand on this giant Ace of Wands, which is part of the cage, part of the barrier that's keeping you back, part of this block that's in your life. When you realize your power and you stand in your power, you realize with that Ace of Wands, if you just remove this, if you pick it up, that's what's holding this in place and everything else falls apart. And so this is part of this journey, part of this adventure. You're understanding how to stand in your power and to realize who you really are through all of this. And that's part of the freedom. So I love it. We're also going to look at the Path of the Soul Destiny cards. See what else they want you to know about this energetic experience. So you definitely find your power through this process. Now, these are fractal imaging, and don't look at it yet. Don't look at it yet. The fractal imaging represents, it's a picture, right? I call these the spiritual inkblot test because when I show it to you, this is going to represent something to you. So whatever comes to mind, whatever you see right away is a special message for you. And then we'll read the intuitive message from the author as well. So it's card number 14 and boom. 3, 2, 1. There you go. So if you need to rewind and pause it to take a look at it, please do so. And then we will read from here. So this is footprints, and it says, you have beautiful intentions of doing well in this world and have a lasting and positive effect on the planet. This was part of the divine plan you created for yourself before you came here. Those inner aspirations you feel and the daydreams associated with them are the whisperings of the soul calling you to your purpose. This is all part of your journey. The time has come to take the steps necessary to set this dream in motion. I love that because this is about removing that block and then you're taking steps beyond this block to move forward further and further in your spiritual journey, sharing the gifts that you have with the world. So you do have this shaking of the cage, you get escape from the cage, and then a huge part of your journey and a huge part of understanding your life purpose was to experience the cage, but then also sharing how you got out of the cage with other people in life. And you'll do that in your own special, unique way. And then we move into the element of earth. Now, it's just pentacles, by the way. So this is the only suit that has to do with the outside world. This is your inner energy. We'll talk about your thoughts and your emotions. All that happens on the inside. This is the outside. And so it's all the other characters on stage with you, all of the props, which is your body and your job and your possessions and all that stuff on the outside world. This is what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your physical adventure during the month of December. So for Leo, what would you like them to know? All right, there it is. And you got the 5 of Pentacles. And this is a great journey because here's another door, another block, another cage. And this is about your worth and how you relate it to the outside world and where you look for your sustenance, feeling like you need to get what you need in your life from the outside world is scary because it's unstable and it's fickle. You do something wrong, they throw you in a cage, right? they will ostracize, they'll pull away their support. And this is the feeling of abandonment and being left out in the cold and Those are what come from when we depend on the outside world for those things. But the 5 is a number of change, and you have the key back here that you unlock that door with, that you clear this way, this entryway. And we do that by realizing that it is our source of our sustenance is source from above, creator, spirit, the higher realms, whatever you believe your higher power is. They are the ones that bring us our sustenance. They have endless resources to bring things, and it's not based on something that we can lose, that we can't get on their bad side where they pull back everything, because they love us unconditionally, and they have this eternal love for us. So, there's nothing we can do to lose the support, and they're always wanting to give us more and more and more. And so, again, there's this freedom that comes, this opening that comes with this door, and you have the key to move through that. And we're also going to pull from the Earth Magic Oracle here and see what else they'd like you to know about your physical adventure. So you do have this transformation that's coming on this journey to understand your worth and how it relates to what you get to experience and have and be provided to you in the physical world. So what else for our Leo, please? What else do you want them to know about their physical adventure? Okay, they do want that one right there. And you got the rainbow blessings. Yes, here's the promise. The promise that you will always have everything you need in each moment. You may not have everything you need in all future moments right now, but that's not the deal. It's about trust, right? So a rainbow is created by the collaboration of sunlight and water in the atmosphere. The water droplets become tiny prisms, not prisons, but prisms, that collectively diffuse and disperse light into a ribbon of color that is the essence of every hue we're capable of perceiving on this planet. Rainbows symbolize many things, including good luck, a bridge to heaven, and abundance. It's difficult for any of us to ignore the majesty of a rainbow and the gentle power inherent in its display. It's such a simple blending of the elements coming together in perfect visual harmony to create one of the most beautiful sights in all of creation. Although there are diverse meanings attributed to the sight of a rainbow, a common thread is that it offers blessings. The artist of this image created this rainbow to commemorate a friend who had just died. She worked on it whenever she felt her love and appreciation for her friend, the blessings he brought to the world and to her life, often after a spell of tearful grief. Wow. Yep, after a spell of tearful grief comes the rainbow. The other message that comes with this card for you is that the storm has passed, and it's time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle, even though it's been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately. You can now, as they say, count your blessings. Do not just look at the brighter side, adhering to some academic mantra that has no heart or depth, but do so slowly and with genuine gratitude that's expressed up close and personal. This ever-evolving process of life itself is a blessing, an opportunity to exist as a human being on Earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, even if it does not always appear to be. Sometimes it is only when you look back at a memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessings that have come from them. Bless your difficult or painful experiences and let them go. Wow, I love that. And then we move into the element of air, which is the suit of swords. And this is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitude, your expectations, all that mental stuff. And so this is going to be what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your mental adventure during the month of December. So for Leo, what would you like them to know, right? There it is. Yeah, here you go. The heartbreaks, the disappointment card, right? This is expectations equal disappointments. All the stories that we have had, all those things that imprisoned us, created this fear. And I love the message of the Three of Swords, especially when it has a giant heart that looked like it has had pain and has been broken. And we come here to experience what it might feel like to have a heart broken and to have disappointment, because really on the other side, we are loved, like we talked about, 100% of the time, unconditionally, eternally. Our heart can never break, our true heart. But we come here to experience what it might feel like. And the prick, the pain we feel in our heart is actually when fear kicks in. It's the fight or flight. You know, when someone goes, boo, and scares you, you're like, you feel that ache. Well, that ache, that continual heartache, is when we have a belief and we're imprisoned by it, and it keeps looping the pain over and over again because we're staying in fear. And then sometimes when you get distracted, suddenly you forget that you're heartbroken until you remember it again, and then, oh, it's back, right? Well, this is the transformation. This is the awareness. You know, it talked about here about letting the pain go, letting the past go, getting out of that cage because it no longer serves you. And it's part of your life purpose to have experienced it. But this point that you're having where you're realizing your soul purpose and how you can really master it is you're stepping outside of the cage, and this new adventure, this new brightness is what you have. I always like the rainbow too, and like the Christian Bible, it talked about, you know, when the world was flooded, the rainbow appeared as a promise that it wouldn't happen again. And I feel like there's this promise of this movement and this blessings forward with it all. And the washing away, again, coming in here. All right. And then we're going to pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, see what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. So what else for Leo about their mental adventure, please? All right. It's going to be that one right there. Actually, you do get both. They're like, both of them. Oh, yeah, because you have the seasons, summer and autumn. What are the chances of that? And we'll put those just side by side for right now. And so let's read, let's see, are they in the back? I think they're in the back. Yeah, they are. So summer says, rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation, right? This movement forward. Summer has always been recognized as a time for joy, for going on adventures and making memories. Flowers are in full bloom. Animals are enjoying the freedom of the wild summer days and nights, and people are taking holidays, basking in the sunshine, and being lifted energetically by light and warmth. So this is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness, right? Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Move forward. Angels and ancestor guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There's a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives, in a future position of a spread, or at least a card in your reading at all, can also indicate that the coming summer will usher in important energies with regards to your question or your intention. So your next summer, whether you are in the southern hemisphere, your summer is coming up here sooner than in the northern hemisphere, which we're about to enter winter in December. So you have your summer coming up here. So I love that for you. And then we have autumn as well, which I feel is what is happening with this falling away, right? Release the old and rest. I don't know if I showed these to you. Sorry. So here's your summer card. Beautiful bee. Busy bee, ready to go forward. And then you also have autumn. I love ravens and crows. All right. And we're going to put them right here. And autumn it says, release all of the pressure and expectations weighing you down. Yes. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal, right? Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of all the weight that they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. So the raven on the autumn card shows you that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful, psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back, Wow. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works, right? When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life, and you're being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives, in your reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regard to your situation. So I love that. So we are in autumn right now in the Northern Hemisphere. So you've got that. So you guys have summer coming, and then you'll have autumn after that. We have autumn coming, and we'll have summer after that. So I love that they gave both for both hemispheres something very close to bringing in information and transformation. So how beautiful these cards are with lining up with all this. And then we move into the final suit, which is cups, which is the element of water, and it represents emotions. And so this is what the Creator and Spirit want you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of December. So for Leo, what would you like them to know, please? All right, there we go. And here you go. So you have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups represents, there's usually 3 cups that are spilled, and it's about the importance of us mourning and feeling those emotions that are related to the fear of losing conditional love, all this pain. And when we're done, there's a Two of Cups, which is about emotional choice and that we are ready to move on. And I feel like with all these cards, you are ready to move on. You've had your period of mourning, reflecting on those emotions, really embracing them, feeling and flowing through them. But now it's time to move past them and into this new thing. So these emotions are falling away and you're ready for this new beginning. You're ready to embrace your power to choose that you no longer want to feel the old way of feeling about things and you want to choose new emotions, moving from emotions that are related to the fear of losing a conditional love to that of the higher realm, which is rooted in the unconditional love we talked about. So I really like this. It's time for that movement. And then your last card, we're going to pull from the Power of Surrender deck. And because it's the last card, one, it can represent still more about your emotional adventure, but it's going to be a wild card too, and be whatever else the Creator and Spirit would like you to know about your month of December. So let's take a look here. What's your final message for Leo, please? What's your final message for Leo? All right. This is it right here. And you have surrender to non-action. All right. And this one says, now is this time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So this is surrender to non-action in the physical realm. And look at how these colors are like almost exactly the same. But this is surrender to non-action in the physical realm and do all this work in the internal, because you change from the inside out, not the outside in. So there is this huge just nudge of be still on how you're acting in the outside world, change from the inside, and then it eventually does flow to the outside, because we don't see the world as it is anyway. We see the world as we are. So as you do these changes and this movement within, then that automatically changes your outside world, and then you will move into action. So I like that. When the season changes, right? So if you're in autumn right now in the Northern Hemisphere, this is you doing this internal work, and then you make movement in summer. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, this summer coming up, you do this releasing and all that, and then you move into action in autumn. So I love this beautiful change and this flow that's coming in here for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also clicking that subscribe button gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an all option. And if you select it, it does two things. One, it'll tell you when new videos come out. And two, it'll also tell you when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. Currently, I go every single night at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and then also on Sunday, Saturday, and Friday mornings. I don't know why I did it in reverse. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So if you haven't stopped by to say hello, I'd love to see you. Also, doing the things I mentioned does help spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are generatings. If you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video below. All right, Leo, as you go throughout December, please know that every second of every day of your life, that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.